Hello friends, welcome to the Cold War Prepper. My name is Lee. Hey, do me a favor, if you are new, welcome. We would love for you to subscribe and hit that bell, notify you when we put new things on, and of course, hit the thumbs up. And if you don't like it, hit that thumbs down twice to make sure that people know you don't like it. But anyhow, and to those of you who are my loyal friends who are coming back to see another one of my videos, thank you so much. You mean ever so much to me. What I'd like to do today is just real quick discuss how I kept warm in the bachelor enlisted quarters in Augsburg, Germany. So I can't believe it, but it was 45 years ago this week that I signed into one of my absolute favorite assignments ever. As a matter of fact, I spent 4 years there. But that was 1st Operations Battalion, U.S. Army Security Agency Field Station Augsburg in Augsburg, Germany. Actually, the field station was in Gablingen Kaserne, and we stayed on Sheridan Kaserne. I was in building 155, the bachelor enlisted quarters. And so we had, private rooms, and then we had these oil heaters. That they would put hot oil through the radiator heaters, and you had to have a humidifier in the room and everything else, and it was something else. But anyhow, I signed in on Thanksgiving Day, 1977. And of course, it was kind of disappointing. The absolute best meal that the Army does, and I mean, they really bang it up. It is just phenomenal, is Thanksgiving. And so the Thanksgiving meal in the Army is usually at the noon meal. And I was so disappointed because I got there a couple hours after the noon meal ended. I signed in about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was just heartbroken until I found out that Field Station Augsburg was a 24-hour operations. We had 4 different tricks. So you would work 6 days on, get 2 days off, 6 swings. And that was, 6 days was from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Swings was from 3:30 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. and then mids was from 11:30 p.m. until 7 a.m. So you work 6 days, 2 days off, 6 swings, 2 days off, 6 mids, 2 days off. And but anyhow, so I did get to make Thanksgiving meal, and I was in the bachelor enlisted quarters, which means that we didn't get inspected like the lower ranking enlisted did. And so I got issued my 2 sheets, my pillowcase, my pillow, my 2 wool blankets, and I went in, and it was so cold. So as soon as I found out, I went to the Army clothing store, which was real close to the PX, not very far away from Sheridan Kaserne, and bought what we called then a poncho liner. So let me show you, I still have this poncho liner that I bought probably the first week of December, 1977. So I saved my kind of new, I guess. You can see this is the woodland pattern and what it really looks like. So this is my field jacket, and I retired in 1991. And that was a woodland camouflage pattern from 1991. So my poncho liner is so old that this is the woodland pattern camouflage after 45 years. So, but anyhow, I bought one of those, and so I made my bed. I had the 2 sheets on there. I put the blanket on top. Now the second wool blanket is supposed to be a dust cover over your pillow, and I didn't do that. I kept it in my wall locker. So what I would do is, this is so nice that you can use it as a sheet, which is what I did. So I used this as my sheet, and I pulled the wool blanket on top of that. So between the poncho liner and the wool blanket, I was extremely warm. Warm enough to where I could put a crack in my window and make sure that I had fresh air coming into the room at all times. So if you're looking for something to help keep you through what might be devastating cold this winter, I'm going to strongly recommend, and I'll put a link down below, that you get a U.S. Army, or I guess it's U.S. military poncho liner. They also call it a woobie. Get it in the camouflage color of your choice. I bought one for my wife, so this is hers, and it's a different camouflage pattern. You can tell it's a lot newer, but I bought it off Amazon. It's the exact same thing. And so that's what we use when it gets really, really cold. We'll cuddle up with those and then have a blanket on top of us. The Army blankets are 80% wool, 20% polyester. They're fine. I mean, they survived. I survived with them in the coldest of Augsburg, Germany, which is in the foothills of the Bavarian Alps. And so, I strongly recommend those to you. So if you're looking for something to keep you warm this winter as you're sleeping, a U.S. Army or U.S. military poncho liner and a wool blanket, and I think you'll be very, very happy. So remember, we're all in this together so we can come out the other side together. Please be kind, polite, and respectful to each other, because togetherness is the key. Take care. Bye-bye.